Riftbound's finally here, and wow, this launch weekend had everything. Packed stores, insane hype, signature overnumbered showcases getting pulled, and also there were a few moments that made players go, wait, what just happened? So today, we're breaking down the good, the bad, and the ugly of Riftbound's release weekend, so you know what's actually going on before you drop another dollar on this game. Now let's start with what Riftbound actually nailed, because there's a lot to love, so kudos to Riot. Let's be honest, leading up to the launch, a lot of people thought, including myself, we're going to see another Bandai Gundam shortage. Reddit was full of my LGS is only getting 12 boxes panic posts. But once the weekend hit, most stores were loaded and were able to give people the product they needed. I hit 3 local shops and everyone had starters. Every single one store had more than enough starters, and they each had at least 20 booster boxes, with 40 being the more common number. Now this was awesome. Every store I went to either capped or were very close to capping out their release event. Full tables, loud rounds, people cheering over the pulls like it was the Super Bowl. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 cities. Riftbound hit everywhere. I saw it all over social media, Reddit. So if your local scene was packed too, drop your city in the comments. I want to see where Riftbound hype hit the hardest. I also saw the art online and thought, yeah, it looks solid. But once you open the packs in person, wow, they were fire. It's literally next level. Seriously, Riftbound's art is probably one of the best arts in all the TCGs I played, and it's carrying the game so hard right now. Everything just pops. Now, if you love honest TCG breakdowns like this, and you're hyped for Riftbound content all season, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and join the TCG HQ squad. I'll appreciate it. Now, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. There is the bad stuff, so let's start talking about that now. This one is actually pretty frustrating because I called this in my last video. Some stores only got 4 copies of the Proving Grounds, and that's literally the only way to get the Master Yi Legend, and it's also one of the top 2 decks right now in the game. So a product that determines the early meta was basically limited to a handful of players. One store that I know that was local, I think got up to 12 Proving Grounds, but that was it. Now that is extremely rough for anyone trying to compete. I managed to secure a second copy of the Proving Grounds, but I gave it to my friend since he didn't even have one. So at least in my group of friends, we at least managed to get one at least. Another problem I had was with promo packs. They kind of dropped the ball completely. One of my locals didn't get any promos, and a bunch of stores that I saw on Reddit either saw the same thing or the owners didn't know what to do, or they even know how to hand it out. These are the promos that were supposed to come in the kit. They have champion packs with Jinx, Victor, or Lee Sin, and some shops got nothing, and some shops didn't even give it out. Now, to make up for it, the LGS that didn't get promos handed out Nexus promos instead. So that was a pretty classy move. In case you don't know what a Nexus promo is, Nexus is the weekly casual tier of organized play for Riftbound. So when you go to those weekly events, you get these promo packs that give you access to some cards. Now the last one for the bad list, online orders that didn't show up by launch. There's nothing worse than scrolling through Discord watching everyone crack packs while you wait for your product. Now to be fair, Riot did say they'll ship orders on October 31st, but here's my issue. I didn't even have a tracking number for my order status, so I honestly don't even think they were shipped on October 31st. There's 0 tracking, 0 status, nothing. I have no clue when my Riot order is arriving, and I ordered in the first wave. Now, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and use my TCG Player affiliate link that's in the description. Every click supports the channel, and honestly, it just helps me continue making videos like this, and I'll appreciate you big time. Now let's talk about the ugly. This part actually hurt the launch. This is the part nobody wants to hear. But man, the print quality on some of these cards was rough. I saw cards straight out of packs that had that fuzzy all over the top. Some of the alternate art cards had visible print lines, And these weren't one-offs. My brother has an alternate art Jinx champion unit that has a clear plint line. Like no one wants to buy that or trade for it. Thankfully, though, that overnumbered showcase cards looked fine. From what I can tell, everything looked good when it came to those. But some of the other cards, man, they're honestly, this is kind of feeling almost like a beta print run. I get it, they're a rush, but wow, you can see the quality. Okay, and this one also kind of made me mad. I saw this online. Some LGSs were selling booster boxes for $200, which I called it, and the Proving Ground kits for over $100, triple MSRP from your own local LGS. These are supposed to be the people building the community, not flipping it. Support your LGS. Yes, I always say that, but they have to support you back. So for those people that had to pay those expensive prices, I am so sorry. One of my LGSs is completely awesome. So if you live in the Dallas area, I'd highly recommend Sanctuary Booking Games. They're in Irving, Texas. The owner is absolutely fantastic to the locals there. We got our product, was able to reserve it. He sells everything at MSRP, and for the hardcore locals, he does give you a little bit of discount. It's a great store, so I'll definitely recommend it. Now let's talk about the tech. The Riftbound event finder feels like trash. Feels like it was coded overnight. And the Card.io tournament app, what a total nightmare. Our store hit pair rounds and we were waiting and waiting. And then when he paired round 2, half the people were vanished from the system. I could have coded a better event manager in a coffee-fueled night. Seriously, can you probably move to Melee, please? Because it's a lot better. And I don't even think Melee's great. So hopefully they do patch it fast because the game deserves way better tools. All right, so let me go ahead and just recap everything. Riftbound release weekend had it all. It had the hype, the chaos, and the community heart to power through it. The good, supply, turnout, and killer art. The bad, missing promos, stock hiccups. The ugly, scalpers, print lines, tech headaches. But honestly, I'm still all in. The core game slaps. We just need them to clean up the back end so Riftbound can thrive long term. Now join me in my next video where we'll look at the Riftbound market and talk about what you should do if you need cards. Because right now, that market is wild on the singles. Anyways, thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next time. Peace.